What up with it? Yeah, I know it's been a minute. I've been busy, but let's get straight to it. Like, share, and subscribe, man. We got some updates with all this big U shit going on. So it's a few things. You know, he been talking to people that we know mutually. And one thing is that he said was he done with the hood, done with the homies. Based on everything he's seeing, the amount of people and people he knew and trusted is telling on him. So he done with the hood. And I'm like, you should have been done with the hood, bro. Like I've been saying this, bro. Like I had nothing against what he was doing for the kids and the youth and the football. You know what I'm saying? The LAPD contract. There's nothing wrong with that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like if you just said, man, I'm done with this. I done gave the system. What do you do? 15, 16, 18 years? I don't know. All this time, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? My kids is thriving. You know what I'm saying? I got a contract LAPD. You made it, bro. On hood. What no gangbanger would have said nothing to Big U. His problem was he tried to play both sides, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's what happened. Then, on top of all that, bro, you was harboring rats. All this time, you was harboring rats, bro. And now you see why you don't harbor rats. Because all them buster ass niggas you was fucking with told on you, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's a few other things we're going to talk about. But I'm going to say that for another video. All right. Now, it's things floating around saying that it's 50, 75 people, you know, homies from Rolling 60s telling on Big U, made statements, this, that, and the other. I can't verify that because, you know, I haven't seen it, you know, and the people that's saying it can't give you one name, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's cap, but it's like, you know, I don't even speak on that type of stuff, bro, unless I got to work. You know, they might, it might not. You know, I'm gonna keep my name straight. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to do with that. Let's talk about the rest in peace, Raan Williams, a football player who was living with Big U. You know, came up missing. So when I was in court with Big U and they was talking about the murder, his lawyer stood up and said, "Well, what's all this about a murder? There's been no charges of the murder. It's just hearsay." Butler, U.S. attorney, which is like the DA, whatever, for the feds, came to the podium and said, "No, we are charging him with the murder of Raan Williams." We're like, "Ooh, so he get charged with it, right?" So my point is, and bring that up, which I always told y'all, Big U is not going to get convicted on that murder as far as what I believe and what I see, the facts on the table, unless they got something that we don't know yet. Based on what I see, as far as the motive go, what's the motive? Because he made a diss song? Where's this diss song at? Because there's been plenty of diss songs with Big U that use his name. You know what I'm saying? And he can say, reference, well, I didn't kill him. He made a diss song and said my name in the song. You know what I'm saying? Then the murder weapon. Where's the murder weapon at? No weapon. Then they can't place him at the scene of the murder. They have blank spots. They're assuming he was in this vicinity at this time when his phones were off. They couldn't ping his phones to the murder. You know what I'm saying? Can't place him at a location. I think he beat the murder. So my point in bringing up this murder, Raan Williams, Big U has said, and I got all the receipts. I won't release them yet because they're waiting on some more stuff from dude. Out his own mouth, I'm not worried about that murder. I wasn't the one to put the trigger. It's not what you know, it's what you can prove. Big U saying that he's not worried about that murder charge, that he's not the one who pulled the trigger. Now, you can take that for where you want to take it, you know what I'm saying, and analyze it and think about it and assume this, that, and the other, but he's confident in that, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't the one to put the trigger. Now, the streets have a whole nother definition, you know, whole nother assumption, whole nother story of what may or might not have happened. You know what I'm saying? But go talk to the streets and see what the streets got to say. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm just saying, Big U say he ain't do that murder, bro. And whether he did it or not, you know what I'm saying? From the information that we got that they're placing on him, I see him beating the murder. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's going to play. But listen, it's coming up. It's time's approaching fast. And Big U was trying to go to trial in 2 weeks after he got arrested. The only reason they didn't start trial is because the other 6 people who somehow made it to the streets when they got picked up on the RICO charges, man, they was able to get signature bills and hop on the streets, however they did it, you know what I'm saying, whereas no one ever knows how you can get picked up on a RICO and be out on the streets with a bail. We don't know, you know what I'm saying, strange stuff going on all the time. But anyway, them other 6 people, said that they didn't want to go to trial that fast. They want to go to trial. They ain't taking no deals, but they don't want to go to trial in May. Big U like, man, he was mad. Like, man, I'm trying to go to trial, get this out the way. I need my paperwork. You know what I mean? I need my discovery. I want to see. Let's take it. Let's go to the back. Let's go to the box with it. I ain't do that murder. You know what I'm saying? So they all prolong this thing to May. So it's gonna be interesting coming up in court. But yeah, you know, he's been talking to certain people, talking to me. You know, I got a gang of recordings. You know what I'm saying? Oh, another thing he said. He finally admitted that me and Wack ain't had nothing to do with this case, that we know nowhere in this paperwork, which we already knew that because when he sent out that video and said y'all should go, he snitched on us and said y'all should go get Wack and 600, y'all got the wrong people. Huh? Right ass shit you talking about. When he said that, once again, Butler, the U.S. attorney, came to the podium and said, Big U said that. And none of these men, 600, Wack 100, has ever spoken to law enforcement. You know what I'm saying? Cleared that up. So he just steady trying to throw jackets on niggas. You know what I'm saying? Snitching, lie, snitching, dry, snitch, all the same, bro. You know what I'm saying? But now, why do he feel like he want to come clean now? You know what I'm saying? But it's the same thing he did with Eddie Boy. That nigga told on Eddie Boy back in the day, bro. We got the paperwork. And when they went to the pen, as soon as they got separated, he told everybody Eddie Boy was telling. You know what I'm saying? Niggas tried to get at Eddie Boy for that. Eddie Boy fought through that shit. So 20 years later, he come out and say, oh no, Eddie Boy never told. Nigga, the damage has already been done. You could have got this man killed, bro. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with me, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Now you trying to say niggas ain't telling. Niggas ain't nowhere in your paperwork, but you was saying, oh, 600 was with the feds when they came to my house. Nigga, you wasn't even at your house, nigga. You know what I'm saying? All this little snitching ass shit you doing, bro. Buster shit. So, he said he done with the hood. You know, I ain't mad at him, but like I told y'all, bro, these niggas always say they done with the hood when it's too late. This is why I give myself my flowers, bro. I wasn't forced off nothing. That nigga's forced off. I told you, they say they done with the hood when they get life in prison, when they get shot up, when they dead, when they get told on, when they get paralyzed, when they by force. I walked away on my own too, said, fuck these bitch ass niggas. These niggas ain't no good, bro. Fuck all them niggas, bro. I don't give a fuck about no gangbanging, bro. I've been said that, bro. I've been on my own too by myself ever since, bro. And it's like ever since I said, fuck niggas, bro, my life done went up. Dead homies, nigga. I used to send out thousands of dollars, bro. I used to send out hundreds, thousands. Gave niggas bands, nigga. I gave niggas their first 10, 20,000. Put niggas on their first airplane, bro. On hood, nigga. I let the killers draw the rolls. I gave Price's memories. I let the killers draw the rolls. I put niggas in Rolls Royces, bro. I was the first nigga in the hood to bring Rafe to the hood, bro. Facts. Niggas ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? But it was all for nothing. Because niggas turned out to be marks, bro. Dead homies. Niggas ain't even like that, bro. When that before me and Big U even made it public, we was getting into it. This how I knew niggas was busters. When that nigga Cowboy, we got his paperwork and found out he was on Megan's Law, and that nigga was running around that motherfucker, bro, and then nobody sent the cut but me, that's when I know I said, oh, these niggas ain't really like that, bro. Like, fuck the gangbanging shit, fuck the snitching. You niggas okay with sex offenders, bro, who do stuff with 14-year-olds, my nigga? Sexual battery? You got arrested for the rest of your life on Megan's Law? And y'all cool with that? And then when that nigga pulled up, nigga, in the midst of all this, bro, Big U invited dude to a celebrity basketball game at Crenshaw High School. Dudes on Megan's Law. And they was all there at the game taking pictures, big homie. I'm like, these niggas is weird, cuz. After that, they all on Crenshaw Sloss in the parking lot. All these niggas, 20, 30 homies. The rat, I forgot he was a rat. Dude was a rat. Took the stand, made statements, all that. There's a rat and a high-risk sex offender. Pulled up with Big U and all these 60s. They all like, what's up, cuz? Neighborhood. Chip the crib. I'm like, damn, y'all saluting sex offenders and rats, bro? Dead homies, cuz. I don't want nothing to do with you niggas on hood. So when the Big U paperwork came out, how many niggas did you see besides 600 read the paperwork from the hood? None of them. Them niggas is scary, bro. And you know how I got the paperwork? From homies who knew he told. Homies called me and told me, you know he got out on my man. I'm like, huh? Yeah, he told me the boy got the paperwork. Well, why I'm just now finding this about? Oh, I'm like, well, who is Eddie boys? Cuz alive? Cuz jail? Nigga, he on the streets. Nigga, give me Cuz number. So this is all the homies knew Cuz told, bro. These niggas knew Cuz was bad, bro. You know what I'm saying? They waited till a nigga with some heart came up here, bro, to bust Cuz out. I'm like, bro, how y'all keep Cuz around? Cuz all bad, bro. Dead homies, Cuz. Y'all got me around a rat, bro? So you niggas really ain't tell me this nigga was a rat? I'm cool. I'm straight. I don't want nothing to do with niggas. But that's that. See y'all soon.